Okay, I expect something to happen, but hi everyone, my name is Lucifer and welcome to Megalith. This is made by the same person who made the milk outside of a bag, milk outside of a bag, milk inside of a bag, milk inside of a bag. And I've been meaning to replay those games, but I recently found out that it was their birthday on February 14th. So happy birthday to the dev. And this game is called Megalith, and it's about the last human left on Earth. So I guess we're gonna be the last human. Must not sleep. I get up from the ground. The once thick cloth of my suit, now smeared with dirt and wet snow, feels more like a decrepit burlap. Hazy mist stands before my eyes. My helmet is covered with a thin layer of ice. I crack it with my fingers, then check the oxygen tank valve. Is it still firmly in place? Yeah, seems like it. Wait, am I not on Earth? I thought I was on Earth. Interesting. Ooh, I hear sounds coming from the speaker. I copy. The tunnel exit. So I'm not the last person on Earth? Interesting. Am I hallucinating this, maybe? No, nothing. How long do I have to keep moving? Okay, bye-bye then. We all have no idea about anything. Well, there's been nobody to take care of planning routes and drafting maps for years now. Everything around me is changing, moving, falling apart. All I have is a list of empty landmarks along my way. The word empty is not there, but apparently my brain said yes. The first of them is an old chicken farm. That place gives me the creeps. Then came the tunnel. Complete darkness. I had to use my voice to find my way around here. Further ahead is the pumping station, with the factory and the old digging site behind it. And the bridge that I need to cross to reach my destination. I have no clue how difficult the road ahead of me was, so I tightened the belts of my oxygen tank and on my back. I can't waste time. And into the darkness we go. So interesting premise so far. Very interesting, and I also like the background. Gives you enough of the environment, but not enough to enough to keep you guessing and keeping a world in your head. So the surface air is too viscous. I spend a lot of energy on every step. Sometimes my legs refuse to carry me. In moments like that, I just fall flat on my face and start crawling. In these rare moments, I can hear sounds coming from the freezing soil. Sounds that vaguely resemble coughing. I've been coughing a lot myself lately. I can't really tell what time it is. During the day, the sun barely pierces through the thick gray veil, and during the night, a faint glow comes from everywhere. It's never completely dark outside. I haven't slept in more than a week, I think. Maybe I should have stayed there, at the tunnel.
Well, maybe I should have stayed in wherever I was before all this.
I copy. Oh, wouldn't you like to know? Wouldn't you like to know? Wouldn't you like to know? I've left the tunnel, scouting my surroundings.
Wouldn't you like to know?
No, nothing. Aw, that's kind of you, but suspicious of you. How long do I have to keep moving? Yeah, if you know they're gonna say no, what's the point in asking? But this developer also made milk inside of a bag, and the sequel milk outside of a bag, milk outside of a bag. And I've been meaning to replay that game because I think it only had one ending, or I got one ending, and there's multiple endings that give you more of the story, and I've been meaning to replay that. And I found the developer's page, and I saw this game. It looked really interesting. I listened to the sounds, the background music of this, and it was so good. And I thought I'd play this game, and it's intriguing so far. I see the factory ceiling. It's a nice landmark on my way. All the windows are boarded up from the inside. I wonder how many people I'll find there, frozen to death. I've counted at least 20 of them during my short journey, while hundreds and thousands of them are still hidden from my view. All these bumps in the middle of the smooth road that I would occasionally stumble over. Pointing fingers and eyes wide open from fear encased in the icy surface. Tall factory walls cover half of the sky. I look around searching for another way. So I wonder if that's why I was in the tunnel, to escape the cold, maybe? Right? Maybe? Also, gargantuan and now thin and short trees surround the factory from all sides, frozen in agony. Covered in ice, they form an impassable stockade. It's no use going there. Oh my gosh, please just wait for a minute. Come on, jeez. It's gonna take a while for me to get there, gosh. I copy. Wouldn't you like to know? Actually, it's probably good if they know. At the factory entrance, there's no way around it. Well, why don't you come here and find out? I'll try and find a way through. Roger, we're waiting for you. Or maybe I shouldn't. Obviously. Thank you for the help. It was so helpful. So nice. Thank you. Mountains, mountains. More mountains, more buildings, more walls, more lines in the sky. That's a music change for sure. I find an entry point. The walls, oppressive and bleak, look down on me. They moan from their own weight, crack under it. It feels like they have only one wish, to move closer to each other and form a single entity. I need to keep going. I mean, I don't need to, and I want to. This president doesn't need and want to sing. Oh, this reminds me of Shiver. Or was it Cozy? I think it was Shiver. You'll see that game very soon. It's one of the games that I've played for like the 30 games thing, so. The concentration of poisonous gases is way higher inside closed spaces like this. I was in a tunnel! Why was I in a tunnel then? Why am I dumb? I already used all of my filters in the tunnel, so I was pretty... Okay. So it's pretty much defenseless right now. If I move fast and don't lose my way in the dark, I'll survive. If I stumble even once, I'm dead. I shall let the concrete crypt crush me. Wow. I paced. Well, if you want to know, you can come over here and we can find out together. I found a way, thinking about my next move. Oh, wow, you want to know everything, don't you, right? I think I'll be stuck here for a while. Then keep on waiting. You can't find... Can you send help? No idea. Obviously. I'll pick up a rock and throw it into the black corridor. I keep hearing things from the music that I'm hearing. I don't know why. I keep looking behind me because I think there's something behind me. I thought there's something in front of me for some reason. I hear an echo, so I close my eyes and imagine what awaits me ahead. Sound waves reverberate on the icy surface, spreading further and further. And the echo suddenly stops. I rush forward. Oh, right. I had to like use my voice in the tunnel to like find where I was going. And I'm doing the same thing over here. After leaving a long, thin corridor behind, I come out into a spacious production hall. The floor looks like a swamp, bumps and molehills instead of smooth concrete. And in the middle of it was a shallow pit. I made a couple of steps forward and fell down after stumbling on a branch peeking from the ground. I look closer. The branch turns out to be a twisted hand, its fingers spread wide. The molehill turns out to be a head of human bodies. But why is the pit here? After taking a walk down around the hall, I realized that there's no exit. Oh my gosh, I am over here. I'm always over here. I'm always here for you. And you always ask. I paste and copy and paste and copy. I'm somewhere. I don't know. Why would you know? And I know. I don't know. I have no idea either. In a trap. I can't go further, but I won't turn back. What? A trap?
Well, would you like to know?
My last filter is dying. I have no more than an hour. Thank you. I think. There's only one thing bugging me. Why are you still alive? Obviously. That was slightly lower pitch than before. I have an idea, though. Do you think you can keep on tricking me? That sounds like a yes. You're probably saying no idea, though. Nobody made it out of the tunnel. Nobody but me. I take off my helmet and throw it to the ground. The glass immediately shatters along with an ash-filled breathing mask. I finally take a deep breath, letting the poison invade my body. I'm the last person in the world. I keep hearing things. Oh my gosh. I love this background music. Oh, it's so good. Even you're just my own voice playing from work. Ooh. So that's why it's the same thing over and over. Oh. Okay. I've been on your leash for way too long. I unstrap the heavy tank from my back. It falls with a resounding thump. God, I was left for so long. Oh. Oh. And thusly, I don't die. Interesting. I thought I would die. I'm finally at the bridge. What about the poison? Oh no, I had an hour with the air filter, so I don't have an hour without the air filter. Not a good move on my part, but I guess it's better than going through with a very heavy tank and non-working air filter and feeling hot and sweaty on the inside. I effortlessly managed to get out of the factory and walked around the dig site from the north. Ahead of me was a long straight road with no intersections. Soon, I'll be on the other side. Do you mean metaphorically, like from Into Death? You probably mean that, don't you? Don't you? Probably, yeah. It sure is. No idea. Out. I see a flimsy metal ladder on one of the bridge's concrete supports. For some reason, it's uncovered in ice, which means I can climb it.
Or maybe it wants you to think that. You don't know. It could be a mimic.
I feel like my journey wasn't a waste. I mean, we're all making mistakes. That's how we do things, don't we?
That's what you want me to think, you big deceiver, you big liar, you big word sayer.
Megalith is always before my eyes now, as if real. I can hear your voice now. Isn't that enough? Isn't this worth it? Intriguing. You know, I thought one would think I'd have reached the top by now, you know? After climbing to the top, I fell on my stomach, powerless. My breathing is ragged. I'm unused to breathing without a gas mask and I have a big oxygen tank on my back. The bridge is moving far away towards the horizon. Ooh. Ooh. There's no point to do that. Every step stops existing as soon as you take the next one. That's an interesting thought, actually. And technically, in a way, yeah, because every step that you take, you're more experienced than the previous step. So you can never truly take a step back, can you? I mean, I've noticed that the voices change as well. That's interesting. What does it matter if I'm the last person in the whole world? I take steady steps on the bridge's rough surface. The spikes on my boots are grinding down. I don't care.
I regret everything. I'm one big ball of regret. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
I'm higher and higher up. I am reaching. I'm reaching.
I've been walking for several days. The bridge doesn't end. Ooh, the way that's changing. I know.
I have will. It's kind of dead, but still.
I got still will. Think what you want. I'm sure a strong will can lead me anywhere I want.
Whoa.
The way that it does that, wolves act on instinct. Ooh, the way the voices are mixing now. Ooh. No matter how far up I go, there's still more to go. But I guess in a way, it's kind of like life, you know? Oh. Several hundreds of hours later, I finally reached the end of my journey. The bridge cuts off right in the air. Without a second thought, I step into the abyss. That's what you get for staring into it. No. Man, that was... This developer makes really thought-provoking, really deep games. And it's done so well. It's done really well. And they make their own music too, which is insane to me. Okay, that's gone now. That's truly, truly awesome. Oh man, I want to listen to the music again. It was so good. I'll link down in the description below Milk Inside of a Bag, Milk Inside of a Bag. And then go watch that, and then go watch Milk Outside of a Bag, Milk Outside of a Bag. Those are really interesting and such good games. There's no way to describe it unless you really watch it. So I do recommend watching it. I will play more of Milk Outside of a Bag soon, because there's still so much more to the game to explore that I didn't originally. And it's just a fascinating and cool game. And this was too. I enjoy this so much. These are really thought-provoking and just not environmental, ambient. Just being in that time, being in a thought of mind game. This game really reminds me of Lifeline, because in Lifeline it had similar like music and vibes to it. And yeah. Anyway, that's about it for now. Thank you everyone so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Take care and goodbye.